everybody! Today I am here talking to you about Baahubali, the beginning. It says Baahubali right there, it just says Baahubali, or however it's pronounced, Baahubali, Baahubali. They say Baahubali in the movie, so yeah, so it just says Baahubali. There's apparently two parts. There's the one I watched, Baahubali, the beginning, and then Baahubali, the conclusion. I didn't watch the conclusion because it only said Baahubali, and I didn't know whether to watch just the first one or the first one and the second one, so I just went ahead and watched only the first one, and I gotta say it was really good. It's the first Bollywood film I've ever seen, and kind of like how it's not a bad thing by any means, but they definitely have their own quirks. Kind of, if you've seen any anime shows, sometimes in anime, like a random character dies and then another character goes into a huge monologue just about how much they love that character. Or in anime, they do the close up and then the tear, like the bead of sweat falling down their face very slowly. Some of the same things are kind of in this movie. There's weird like close up zooms where it just goes to a character's reaction really quickly. And there's a bunch of things like that in the movie where it's just these weird things that are not in American movies. They're not necessarily a bad thing. I thought they were funny. I thought they were fun to watch. But you know, you don't have zoom in closely on like Iron Man or something going. It just doesn't happen in American cinema. But in Bollywood films, apparently it happens all the time. Yeah. So this movie is about a guy named Baahubali. That's his last name. I forgot his first name. Shiva, something like that. Shiva Baahubali, and he was found as a baby and taken in by this village, and his mom adopts him, and he lives as just this guy. And then one day he finally climbs the mountain that he's been wanting to for a long time, and because he finds this mask, and the mask leads him all the way up to this mountain where he finds this lady who's on a quest to return to this kingdom. I forgot the names of like everyone in this movie. I forgot the name of the city. I forgot the name of everyone, but they're not names I'm familiar with. They're not named Fred and Jimmy. They're named like I don't even want to try to pronounce them. But yeah, so he meets this girl. They kind of fall in love in this very quick montage. I did not expect it to be a half musical, which it was. There was a lot of musical numbers in this movie, and the songs are kind of bang. They're kind of fire. They're banging. So I liked listening to them. They at random times they literally just started bursting into song and dancing. I don't know if that was just this movie or that happens all the time in Bollywood films. Again, this is the only one I've seen so far. There's a bunch more surprisingly on this. There's at least two more. So yeah, when I watch those, I guess I'll get a better understanding of how Bollywood films are traditionally are. But yeah, they break out into song at different parts, and yeah, it's a cool story. The acting is good. The acting is really good. All the characters are really. My favorite character, I forget his name. I don't want to say, but it's the slave guy. If you've seen the movie, which you probably haven't, it's the guy with the beard, the slave guy. He's a cool guy. And so the first 2 hours are just this guy's kind of journey, and once he reaches a certain point, then a certain character starts telling a certain backstory, and in that backstory, there's this huge war. And I gotta tell you guys, it's like a 40-minute epic battle, and it's maybe like not the best, because Lord of the Rings is, you can't beat that, but it's up there. I'm telling you, it's like one of the coolest battles I've ever seen on screen. It is so good. Yeah, you just gotta watch it to see, man. It's very cool. I can't wait to watch the second one. This movie leaves at a cliffhanger that genuinely left me shocked. I got out of my chair and gasped. Yeah, I highly recommend checking this one out if you haven't seen it already. It's on Netflix, both this one and the sequel. It's originally filmed in the Tamil version. There's a Hindi version and a English version. Don't watch those. It's originally filmed in Tamil, if that's how you say it. I've never even heard of that language, but yeah, that's the language it's filmed in. So watch it in that one. Other than that, it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. It was very interesting. I liked it. The story was cool. It was a bit long. There were some parts that weren't needed, and a couple of things in the movie that were just kind of weird. But overall, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Bow bow bow.